What's up, guys? Drew with Profit Monsters, and today I am here at a local government auction where they get stuff from all different types of places. You can see there's cars, golf carts, four-wheelers, buses, fire trucks, and they got a bunch of stuff inside where they do these like lost and found auctions from like aviation, like airports, security, and different places like that where people leave things and they never pick them up. So I'm gonna go check it out, see if I can find anything and try to get a little footage, but they're pretty strict about recording in there. So, but there's some shoe lots, some clothing lots, and some Disney lots I'm interested in, and maybe even they've got like a Nintendo Switch I wanna check out. So I'm gonna go in, if I can get any footage, I will. Okay, I made it outside. There's a bunch of lots here. These are all things that are going to be auctioned. This one's interesting because it has some printer ink in it. These are selling for like 200 bucks. This yellow one right here. And this one's selling for like 150 to 170. But I have to take all the printers with it if I win, and I really only want to list the ink. Printers are too heavy for me, but they got all sorts of stuff. More printers, chairs, ping pong tables, all kinds of goodies. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on some of the lots that I was interested in. The women's shoes are nice. There's like Birkenstocks and Hokas and some other shoes in there, some cleats. The men's shoes, the only good thing was that pair of Air Max 97s, and they were really worn on the bottom. They were super dirty on the inside. So men's shoes is a no-go. The clothing, there were a couple things, some North Face, you know, but it's like I have to get the whole lot cheap enough because there's a bunch of trash items, you know, or not really good brands. So as far as the other lots go, there was a couple lots inside that were ink, printer ink. That were a lot of them. I didn't get them on camera. I'm really interested in those. Hopefully they go cheap. And then I also saw the military vests, which were not military vests, but like the tactical vests, which were really cool. There's like tons of those, and they're all brand new with tags, and they're selling for about $33 to $40 a piece. And there's, I think, about 20 per case. So see if I can get those pretty cheap too. That would be a really nice one to be able to do a quantity listing on. So I'll take you guys back to the house when I do the bidding, and I'll show you guys how that works. All right, guys, we're back at the house here, and I'm just gonna pull up my computer so you can see that this is the auction that I was just at, and like the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority Airport Lost and Found is the main stuff that I'm looking at. But there's also some other stuff. One of these lots, like this is the City of Winter Park, is selling some stuff. Orange County Tax Collector has some stuff, like some iPad cases and things. There was a 3D printer, which was pretty cool, the Sumter County. I didn't really look at this 3D printer because I don't know much about them, and there's really no way to test it. But you can see like lawnmowers. Right now the bid for the 3D printer is at $185. That's more than I would spend right now anyway, just because I don't know enough about them. But this lot of printer ink right here, I'm very interested in. And right now the bid is at $60. So I'm going to wait because the auction for this one ends tonight at 6:30. So I'm going to wait a little bit for that one. And I'm going to bid. I'll probably go up to 100 on it because just the big box alone is worth about 200. So I'd probably pay about $100 for this lot. And there's some other stuff, random things like you can see shelving units and stuff like that. That's not anything that I'm interested in. So I'm just going to actually pull up the printer ink one so I have it on a tab already, and then I can bid on it when it gets a little later. And there's 4 bidders on it, so there are people interested in it other than myself. So, you know, that's the way it goes though. Like I said earlier, the men's shoes were not that great, but the women's shoes were pretty good. They're at $50 right now with 11 bids. The Hoka 1-1s were well worth it by itself. This will go way up though. Yeah, so these will go up and we'll see what happens in the next couple hours. It's currently 2:15, so I've got a couple hours to play it out. I went through most of the clothing and they were okay, but there was nothing like absolutely insane. There was like one North Face jacket here, one LL Bean jacket here, some nice stuff, Tommy Hilfiger, but nothing that was just like well worth it for me to really buy clothing in bulk like that right now, unless it's just a super good price. If it stays at $60 or $90 for a box, then yeah. Here's a couple of other lots that I'm looking at. These like tactical vests that I was telling you guys about. Most of them are at like between $70 and $100 already, and they're new with tags, but pretty cool. They're selling for about $30 each, so if I could still get them at a good price, then they'd definitely be worth selling. There's a lot of them though. Some of this stuff is going cheap though, like Bluetooth headsets, $10. You know, all sorts of headphones. I'm kind of scrolling through. I'll show you guys something else I'm looking at. Here's a bag of power banks for $55. That's kind of cool. All sorts of bags of earphones right here, $26. That's a lot of work though. JBL charge with wireless speaker, $70. A BOS Sylvania speaker. Let's see. Bag of miscellaneous items. See, the one that I'm looking for should be here. Here's the Sonicare toothbrush bottoms. Here's the one I'm interested in, this Casio FX850 personal computer and the QFX recorder. So the recorder's worth about $30, but the Casio's worth about $140, and there's a bid at $7 right now. So this could be a really good one to get into. If I can get this lot under $30, I can resell the cassette player and make all my money back, and then the radio would be 100% profit. And it's only 2 listings, so I could do it really quick. The Nintendo Switch is up to $220, which is insane. PS4 is at $85, a Wii at $18, no accessories. Working condition unknown, some DVD players, a couple cameras. This one. All right, so it's now 4:53, almost 5 o'clock. The auction's ending soon for a lot of these units, and I've been bidding on some stuff. I'm going to kind of show you how it works because it's not like eBay. So here's one of the items that I'm working on, this Casio FX850. That is selling for like between $100 to $140, and this unit is selling for about $30. So total potential profit about $170, and the auction's at $24 right now. I am at the highest bid with $22. So we'll see if that stays. I'm going to refresh it here and we'll see if it stays. Right now it's staying. There's still 2 hours and 10 minutes left on this though. All right, here's a bid going on for those women's shoes that you saw earlier. There was some Birkenstocks in there and some Hoka 1-1s and a couple of other things. I didn't go through every single shoe, but it looked like it was pretty good. Right now the highest bid is at $80.03, which is a little up there, but not too bad to be honest. I was at $75 right here, and someone came in at $80. So now I'm going to go in and bid on this. You can see the lot right here. There were some Nike shoes, some Tommy Hilfigers at the top, some Clarks. I forgot about those, brand new in the box Clarks. Those are selling for like $60 on eBay. So, I mean, again, I'm sourcing a lot of shoes here at the same time. Not all of them are going to be perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and put in a bid for this one on for $80.03. That's what it's minimum. So I'm going to submit my bid. We'll see if I got outbid or not. It says rejected. I didn't meet the minimum. So $85.03 now. I probably won't go over 100 on this lot personally, but we'll see. I know between the Clarks and the Birkenstocks, I can pretty much make my money back. So right now I have the highest bid at $85.03. So I'm going to write that down. And what I have to keep doing is pretty much go back into each one of these lots and constantly refresh it and see if I'm still the highest bidder. So like if I refresh 22536, I'm the highest bidder right now if I refresh. So I'll keep that link up, and then these are a couple of other, what's this one right here? I'll show you this one. This one, oh, the ink. So unfortunately, the ink is getting a little bit too high for me. I've already bid up to $100, and the highest bid is at $110. So the person who's buying this is either going to resell it or is using it. But I know that there's probably about $400 potentially in ink to resell here. But with all the other lots that I'm buying, I just don't really know if I want to spend that much money. So I'm going to kind of see how this one's playing out right now. It seems like I'm the only other person that was interested in bidding on it. And if you look, the guy who's beating me right now originally started at $50, and all these bids, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, were all my bids. So I basically drug this guy up another $50 on the bid. So if I don't win it, that makes me happy. Okay, let's see what this one is. This is a pretty cool lot of like electronics and AV equipment. There's some mixers in there that are selling for about $100 each. And some other things in there that are pretty cool. So this one's at $45, and I'm the highest bidder still, which is nice. So I can just refresh like this to see that I'm still the highest bidder. And then there's another lot right here. This one is more electronics. There's like a Sony radio. This is selling for like 100 to 200 brand new. This Eurosport thing is selling for like $75. This EPA unit, oh, that's the same picture, sorry. There's this Cool Sat premium unit selling up here for like $50, and then there's all these, I don't know if they're stopwatches or what. I forgot to look at this bin when I was there, but it's still worth it. It's at $70 right now, and it looks like I am the highest bidder. Let me refresh. I'm still the highest bidder at $65, so I'm totally happy with that. I can make my money back just on one sale. All right, this is how dumb these auctions are. This one just ended like literally a minute ago, and I was at 85 at the highest bidder, and then all of a sudden it just shot up to 140 and ended. So someone sniped it. 22536, so 85, 456, and then 551, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 601, 603. Like literally jumped up another $50, $60 from what I had originally offered. So that sucks, but I mean, you win some, you lose some. Let's see if we won any other ones. So this little suitcase right here is actually a really cool unicorn suitcase. I don't really care about the other bag, but the unicorn bag was really cool. And I sent it to Rally Roots. He didn't respond, but they liked it. My message on Instagram, but this little bag was like all like hand stitched almost. So for $12, I thought this was kind of cool. I think I could possibly get maybe like 100 for it to the right unicorn collector. So there's one auction that I won for $12.01. Well, it's the next day, guys, and I pulled up to the auction and they're closed. I got an invoice for my stuff, but I can't pick it up. So now I gotta wait till tomorrow. Alright, so we just walked out. Like I said, I didn't win much. I got these 4 watches for $10. I got this right here, which is what I really wanted out of pretty much everything other than the ink I was bidding on. This is selling for like $140, so divide this by 2. I paid $22 for the lot. I have $11 into this. Should be a good flip. And then I got this awesome unicorn bag. This thing is really cool. And it's clean. It says unicorn on it. It's just a really interesting duffel bag, suitcase type of thing, in great shape. And then I got this high-tech bag with it, or high pack. This thing's brand new, never been used. You can see the wheels are super clean, so I should be able to make my money back on just this. Just selling the high pack bag will pay for everything, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and comment below if you've ever been to an auction and what your best thing was. And if anyone's interested in anything, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, money!